They need to do that all throughout this meet because Oklahoma State will continue to attack below the knee. Take a look at Cade Brock from Oklahoma State. Phillip Laux.
Phillip Laux, the senior from Brighton, Iowa City West, in at 133 against the All-American Cade Brock, redshirt sophomore out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Stillwater High School, coached by Doug Chesbro.
This is a situation there where clearly stalemate, and but it's an advantage situation for Laux if he can be able to get in, and this is a bonus point opportunity for the Cowboys. This is one where they really have to get. And if you're a guy like Laux, you got to be careful right now working. You know that Brock likes to work off of the elbow tie. See, he works off the left elbow, double elbow, just shucks it right by there, collects the 2.
2 quick points for the All-American, 5th last year at 133 as a redshirt freshman. Came out of redshirt his true freshman year, had a first period pin over the defending national champion Cody Brewer from Oklahoma in the Bedlam series, and then was injured and got a medical redshirt, so he was not able to wrestle that year. And last year as a redshirt freshman, Cade Brock for the Cowboys finishes 5th, has a great year. He's a 3-time state champion. Has had a lot of international success as well, so one of the bright young stars for the Cowboys, Cade Brock.
And what happens when you get shucked by fairly quickly or a slide by, or what Brock was able to do there was just taking the elbows off, dropping down. Right here, one more time here, just the same thing. It just limits the Hawkeyes' ability to go ahead and kind of push and take territory, you know, and work on the head. And these Cowboys are really effective at working the elbows. John Smith was a master at it. He's taught it to all of his coaches. And every one of their coaches, Esposito, Chris Perry, the John Smith kind of coaching tree has been a lot of work off the elbow ties. 45 seconds left period. And Brock, and we already saw where the official called the bottom man stalling pretty quickly in the first period of the last match, and then actually in the third period as well against Spencer Lee. So Laux has to be active. The Oklahoma State coaching staff is really in the official's ear about calling it both ways on the stalling. But you know what? You're parallel.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right there, you can't really
Cade
give
Brock
that.
is not out to the side there. He's absolutely parallel right there. And short time here, 2 takedowns in the first period, a 4-1 lead for the All-American Cowboy Cade Brock out in front of the senior Phillip Laux.
John Smith was really in the official's ear about calling it both ways. We're over here by the Oklahoma State bench, so we know exactly what the talk is. And in the silence of this capacity crowd here, we're hearing quite a bit. And Cade Brock is pretty solid right here with working off the double overhooks, gets the quick escape.
Quick escape for Brock. He's had a couple of 1-point losses this year. There's a shot, a little high cross there by Laux, but good hip action by Brock and just fending off and stuffing the shoulder down there.
He's cut the corner now. Brock doesn't really want to roll around with him as much as he just wants to break the grip. The referee's going to call potentially dangerous on that, covering the toe. Once again, weight on the hands. He can do that quite a bit.
Another takedown, 3rd takedown early into the second period. Now they're working on that major decision, the Cowboys are. And so was Spencer Lee early, but Piccinini came back and made that not a major decision, which it looked like it was going that direction.
Yeah, and it started with just some good solid riding, you know, and he broke the riding time and was able to get on, you know, maybe the match is a little bit different if you don't give up that escape at the end of the second period, but he worked himself back into it, that's for sure. Lee just really tough in the top position, though. There it comes again. Drops. He takes his opponent down and he hits that little shuck by. Same thing 4 times in a row.
Catches Laux coming in on him, shucks him by.
See, a lot of guys will go ahead and push in with that elbow control. Well, he pushes in a little bit and he brings it straight down, and Laux is going down, and then he hits the little slide by or elbow pass technique.
Cade Brock, the All-American 133-pounder for the Cowboys, having his way right now. Short time in the second period, out in front 9-2, working on a major decision, looking for that extra point if he can get an 8-point spread and win by 8 or more points. And right now he's got riding time, and he's got a 7-point lead, so effectively he's got 8-point lead, but a period to go, and Phillip Laux can do something about that.
Laux is going to go ahead and take the bottom position. He's been worn down there, so.
Good look at Phillip Laux out of Iowa City West, his coach, who was a national champion for the Hawkeyes and has built quite a program at Iowa City West, Mark Ryland. And then son of Tom Chesbro, Doug Chesbro, the coach at Stillwater, had quite a team there when Cade Brock and JoJo Smith and Chandler Rogers were all on that Stillwater High School team.
Well, takedown looked very similar to the first 4.
5 takedowns so far for Cade Brock, the redshirt sophomore. Currently ranked 5th, was 5th last year as a freshman at the NCAAs. He and Piccinini were the 35th and 36th freshmen for Oklahoma State ever to be All-Americans.
Same thing every time, just to the elbow pass to the right.
Oh, here we go again, and that's 6 takedowns. A minute left, working on a major decision, and going to take quite a bit of takedowns. He's going to have to get one of those 4-point near falls to get that tech fall, but right now he's certainly had his way, putting on a clinic with that one takedown move.
I think right now that there's the first shot there by Cade Brock. Gets a quick takedown, and you just can't compete when you've got your head on the mat like that. You just got to get your head up and
trying to get a Turk action going or something to turn for the near fall. Cade Brock working. A 4-point near fall would give a technical fall, but it gives him an escape. So Laux gets 1 for the escape. And Cade Brock back to the center. 23 seconds left in the match.
Yeah, I think that they're looking for something big here. Feet to the back, anticipating the shot. Laux has done a pretty good job of competing in here, of holding on to that leg. And it's just been a time waste for Brock, but he's done enough to keep himself in the match as far as team points go. So not as bad as probably what a lot of people thought was going to happen there. Cade Brock heavily favored.
And with riding time, it's a 16-6 victory. The winner by major decision, Cade Brock,